Something big is happening right now. Something that's quietly changing where people want to live, work, and retire. All across North America and even Europe, more people than ever are packing their bags, selling their homes, and heading south to Mexico. But why? Why are Americans, Canadians, Europeans, and even digital nomads from Asia suddenly obsessed with this one country? Is it just the cheaper cost of living? Or is there something deeper, a shift in lifestyle, freedom, and opportunity? By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why everyone seems to be moving to Mexico in 2025, and why it might just be the smartest move of your life. 1. The new American dream lives in Mexico. For decades, the American dream was about owning a home, having stability, and building wealth. But let's be honest, in 2025, that dream has become nearly impossible in many places. Housing prices have exploded, inflation continues to bite, and even the simplest lifestyle feels out of reach. Now, picture this. Instead of paying $3,000 a month for a tiny apartment in Los Angeles, you're living in a beachfront villa in Playa del Carmen for a third of the price. You can eat out every day, hire help, and still save money. This isn't fantasy. It's the reality for thousands of people who've discovered that Mexico offers everything they were missing back home: affordability, culture, and freedom. 2. Cost of living, where your dollar still has power. Let's talk numbers. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Mexico City can range from $600 to $1,200 depending on the area. In smaller towns or coastal cities, that number drops to $400 or even less. Groceries? Half the price of the US healthcare? World-class and a fraction of what you'd pay in the States. The truth is simple. Your dollar still has power in Mexico. Whether you're living off remote income, a pension, or freelance work, you can live comfortably, even luxuriously, without constantly worrying about bills. This economic relief is one of the biggest reasons so many expats are moving south. 3. The rise of the digital nomad generation. In 2025, remote work is no longer a trend. It's a lifestyle. People don't want to be tied to an office or a city. They want flexibility, community, and beauty. And Mexico is ticking every box. Places like Mexico City, Tulum, Guadalajara, and Mérida are becoming digital nomad hubs, full of co-working spaces, fast Wi-Fi, and a vibrant international community. You can finish your workday and be surfing, hiking, or exploring ruins within the hour. Mexico offers the perfect blend of productivity and paradise, and that's why digital workers are flocking there like never before. 4. The weather and lifestyle everyone dreams of. Let's face it, weather plays a big part in our happiness, and Mexico offers one of the most diverse and enjoyable climates on Earth. From the eternal spring weather of Cuernavaca to the tropical beaches of Cancun or the cool mountain air of San Cristobal de las Casas, there's a perfect climate for everyone. Combine that with delicious food, warm people, and vibrant culture, and you've got a recipe for a life that feels alive again. It's no wonder people say they feel younger after moving to Mexico. The pace of life slows down. People greet you with smiles. The sun shines. You eat real food, not fast food. In many ways, Mexico gives people their life back. 5. Healthcare that surprises everyone. Here's a fact that shocks most newcomers. Healthcare in Mexico is not only affordable but also excellent. Many doctors are US trained, speak fluent English, and work in modern private hospitals that rival or exceed those in the States. For example, a doctor's visit that might cost $200 in the US can be as little as $30 in Mexico. Even surgeries and treatments can cost up to 70% less. Many retirees say that moving to Mexico actually extended their lifespan because they can finally afford to take care of their health. It's no exaggeration to say that people aren't just saving money here, they're saving their lives. 6. Safety, the real story. You've probably heard about safety concerns in Mexico. And yes, like anywhere, there are places you should avoid. But the truth is, the media often exaggerates the danger. Millions of expats live safely across Mexico in cities like Mérida, Querétaro, San Miguel de Allende, and Puerto Vallarta. These areas have strong communities, reliable local police, and low crime rates, often lower than major US cities. The key is simple. Live smart, respect the local culture, and you'll find Mexico is not only safe but incredibly welcoming. 7. A culture that makes you feel alive. Mexico is not just a place, it's an experience. The colors, music, festivals, and traditions are part of daily life. Whether it's the Day of the Dead in Oaxaca, mariachi music in Guadalajara, or the art scene in Mexico City, you'll never run out of beauty and energy to soak in. And here's the best part. People care. Family, friendship, and community matter. There's warmth and connection that many say they lost in their home countries. In Mexico, you're not invisible. You're part of something vibrant, emotional, and real. 8. Freedom that feels different. Many people moving to Mexico talk about one word: freedom. The freedom to live how they want. The freedom from constant regulations, taxes, and pressures of modern Western life. In Mexico, people feel human again. You can start a business with less bureaucracy, live off the grid, or enjoy a simpler, less stressful existence. There's a growing sense that people are escaping not just high costs but a lifestyle that stopped feeling fulfilling. In Mexico, you can breathe again. 9. The booming expat and investment scene. In 2025, the expat community in Mexico is larger than ever. Americans, Canadians, Europeans, and even South Koreans and Australians are buying property, starting cafes, or creating small online businesses based there. Real estate prices are rising, but they're still incredibly affordable compared to major global cities. Imagine buying a modern apartment with ocean views for under $200,000. Something unthinkable in the US cities like Playa del Carmen, Merida, and Puerto Vallarta are becoming international melting pots where cultures blend, new friendships form, and businesses thrive. Government support and easy residency options. Mexico has made it surprisingly easy for foreigners to stay long-term. With programs like the temporary resident visa and permanent residency, you can live in the country legally for years, sometimes without needing a traditional job. For digital nomads, Mexico even offers tax advantages and simple paperwork compared to many countries. That's why you'll find everyone from retirees to remote workers enjoying life there without constant legal headaches. It's one of the most welcoming countries for expats in the world, and that's saying something. 11. Food that changes the way you eat. Mexican food is not just about tacos and burritos, it's a cultural art form. Every region has its specialties: mole from Oaxaca, cochinita pibil from Yucatan, seafood from Baja California. It's fresh, flavorful, and made with real ingredients, not processed junk. Eating in Mexico isn't just about taste, it's about lifestyle. Food brings people together. It's an event, a conversation, a celebration. And when you start eating like that every day, your health and happiness transform. 12. The emotional side. A life that feels real. At the heart of this migration trend isn't just money or weather, it's emotion. People are tired of living robotic, disconnected lives. They want meaning, warmth, and community. In Mexico, life still feels human. You can walk to the market, chat with neighbors, and watch kids play in the street. You can slow down, breathe, and enjoy the little things. For many, that emotional richness is priceless, something that no luxury apartment or big paycheck can replace. So if you've ever dreamed of living near the ocean, waking up to sunshine, and actually feeling alive again, maybe it's time to look toward Mexico, the country that everyone in 2025 seems to be falling in love with.